Hello everyone. Today we continue with buffer solutions. Already buffer solutions we have started discussion and we continue with the same. So yesterday we have discussed that buffer solutions will be of different types. Okay, acidic buffers, basic buffers and simple buffers. Acidic, basic and simple buffers. Right now. So now here explanation of buffer action today. Today we are going to discuss explanation of what? Buffer action. How the buffers will act. How the functioning of buffering will be done. Okay. So first we are discussing acidic buffer. Acidic buffer. Consider the case of the solution of acetic acid containing sodium acetate. So here acetic acid formula CH3 COOH. CH3COOH. What is sodium acetate formula? Sodium acetate CH3COONA. Sodium acetate. So weak acid and its salt with strong base we have taken. So it is acidic buffer. Acetic acid is feebly. Feebly means what? Weakly. Feebly meaning what? Very weakly. Okay. So it will be weak here. So here feebly it will be. It will be feebly means weakly. So VAKLY. So weakly it will be dissociated, ionized, while sodium acetate is almost completely ionized. So your acetic acid is weak acid, na? Acetic acid is what? Weak acid. So the weak acids will be feebly, means weakly dissociated, very less dissociated, incompletely dissociated, ionized. While sodium acetate is salt, na here? Sodium acetate is salt. That's why it is almost completely ionized. Almost completely ionized. So like this in acidic buffer, the weak acid will be along with its salt. Weak acid will be along with its salt with the strong base. Okay. The mixture thus contains CH3COOH molecules and CH3COO minus ions from the salt and Na plus ions from the salt, H plus ions from the water, OH minus ions from the water. Okay. Are you getting concept here? In this acidic buffer, what we have? CH3COOH molecules there, because CH3COOH is weak acid, is not completely dissociated into ions. So most of the molecules of this acid there. Along with that, acetate ions there, negative ions there, and Na plus ions from salt, and H plus ions from water, OH minus ions from water. Thus, we have the following equilibria in solution. Different types of equilibria there here. So suppose you take weak acid, acetic acid. Acetic acid is in equilibrium with what? H plus ions and acetate ions. Acetate ions and H plus ions. Okay. So there is equilibrium between acid molecules and ions. Right. So feebly ionized means what? Weakly, very weakly ionized, incompletely ionized. 2 to 3% only will be ionized here. Next, this salt will completely ionized into what? Na plus and CH3COO minus. Why we have given here double arrow for salt also? Because here common ion is there, na, CH3COO minus. When common ion is there, somewhat equilibrium will be there. When we add this common ion to this equilibrium, second equilibrium, when we add acetate common ion to this second equilibrium, some backward reactions will be taking place now. That's why double arrow is given here. Okay, so it is salt. So first one is what now? Weak acid. Acetate is what here? Weak acid. So this one is weak acid, right? Weak acid. And it is what now? Salt. Salt is what? Strong electrolyte. Weak acid is what? Weak acid is weak electrolyte. Weak acid is weak electrolyte. Salt is strong electrolyte. Next, H2O is also what? Weak electrolyte. H2 also very weak electrolyte. Very weak electrolyte. Even very less ionized than what? Weak acid. So weak electrolyte, H2O. So here H2O is dissociated into H plus and OH minus. Very feebly ionized. Here feebly ionized. Here very feebly ionized. Means very weakly ionized. Is that clear? So this is what now here the ions available in what? Acidic buffer solution. In acidic buffer solution, these ions present. Once take the screenshot, ma. Here. Now in this acidic buffer, When a drop of strong acid, say HCl, is added to the above mixture, to the above acidic buffer, we are adding what now? A drop of HCl is added. The H plus ions furnished. Furnished means what? Given. Furnished meaning what? Given. So the H plus ions given by HCl combined with what? That H plus ions combined with acetate ions to form weakly ionized, feebly ionized acetic acid molecules. So the H plus ions coming from HCl will combine with what? Acetate ions to form what? Acetic acid. This acetic acid is weak electrolyte, weakly ionized electrolyte, whose ionization is further suppressed. The ionization of this acetate ion, acetic acid molecules ionization is further suppressed due to common ion effect. Due to common ion effect. Yeah. Now to this, what we are adding now? HCl we are adding. When we add HCl, we are adding what? H plus ions and Cl minus ions. Right? These H plus ions will combine with what? Acetic acid, acetate ions. H plus will combine with acetate to form what now? To form acetic acid molecule. The H plus ions given by HCl will combine with acetate ions to form what? Acetic acid molecules. That means what is happening? The dissociation or ionization of acetic acid is decreasing now. Here backward reaction taking place. When backward reaction takes place here, what happens? The acetic acid ionization is suppressed. Suppressed means what? Decreased. That is what given here. Okay. The H plus ions combine with acetate ions to form acetic acid, whose ionization is further suppressed, means decreased, due to common ion effect. A suppressed means what now? Decreased, reduced, due to common ion effect. Thus, there will be a very slight effect. There will be a slight effect in the overall H plus ion concentration or pH value. Thus, there will be a very slight effect in the overall H plus ion concentration, and also there will be change in, very small change in pH value. Very small change, negligible change in pH value will be there, and negligible change in H plus ion concentration will be there. Now, got understood on this concept? To this acidic buffer mixture, we are adding what? Strong electrolyte like strong acid. Acid is added to acidic buffer. Acid is added to acidic buffer. When acid is added to acidic buffer, H plus ions given by acid combine with the acetate ions to form back acetic acid. Backward reaction takes place. And also here, the salt is giving what? Salt is furnishing what? Acetate ions now. The acetate ions furnished by the salt will also be common ion. The acetate ions coming from the salt will act as common ions to this acetate ions. Now, due to this common ion effect, also what happens now? Backward reaction of this acetic acid will take place. This first equilibrium backward reaction will take place due to common ion. And due to addition of HCl also, backward reaction takes place. Due to common ion effect also, backward reaction takes place. Therefore, we say that the acetic acid ionization, the ionization of acetic acid is further suppressed. Suppressed means what? Decreased. Is the concept clear? So when acid is added to acidic buffer, this mixture is what? Total mixture is what? Acidic buffer. When acid is added to acidic buffer, what happens? The concentration of acid will increase. The concentration of acid increases. That point keep in mind. We'll discuss it. Next, thus there will be a very slight effect in the H plus ion concentration and also pH value. Next, when a drop of NaOH is added now, NaOH is what now? Strong base. What is NaOH? Strong base. The strong base NaOH is added now. Initially, we added HCl. Now we are adding what? NaOH. First, we added strong acid. Strong acid means what? Strong electrolyte. We added first. Strong electrolyte. Strong acid is added. And the strong base also strong electrolyte. NaOH is added. So when a drop of NaOH, strong base is added, that is strong electrolyte is added, it will react with free acid. Free acid means what? Acetic acid only. Acetic acid molecules. Okay. So with the free acid, the NaOH will combine. to form undissociated water molecules. Undissociated water molecules. Now to this equilibrium mixture, what we are adding now? To this equilibrium mixture, we are adding NaOH. NaOH has what? OH minus ions and Na plus ions, right, ma'am? Na plus ions are there, OH minus ions are there. Now what is happening? The OH minus ions furnished by NaOH, the OH minus ions furnished by, given by NaOH will interact with what? Free acid. This is what now here mentioned as what? Free acid. Free acid means what? Acid molecules, that's all. So free acid meaning what here? Acid molecules. So with the free acid, what is combining? OH minus coming from NaOH combining here. Now what happens? Tell me here. The H plus from acid and OH minus from NaOH. The H plus from acid, OH minus from base will combine to form what? This H plus and OH minus combine to form H2O. Undissociated H2O is formed here. H2O is very weak electrolyte now. Undissociated H2O is formed. Along with that, what is formed here? CH3COO minus formed. Now this CH3COO minus will combine with what? Na plus. So CH3COO minus ion will combine with what, ma? Na plus. Then what is formed here? Salt formed. Acetate ion, sodium acetate. Sodium acetate, salt is forming here. Is the concept clear, ma? When base is added to acidic buffer, when base is added to acidic buffer, what happens? The salt concentration will be increasing because the salt is forming here. When salt is forming, salt concentration must be increasing. Okay, so like that here. When acid is added here, HCl acid is added. When HCl acid is added to acidic buffer, what is happening? Acid concentration increasing here. Weak acid concentration increasing. When base is added, salt concentration is increasing. Salt concentration. We have the formula of acidic buffer now. pH is equal to what? pKa plus log of salt concentration by acid concentration. Salt concentration by acid concentration. Now here, the pH of the acidic buffer is equal to P power Ka plus log of salt concentration by acid concentration. Now when acid is added to acidic buffer, what is happening? Tell me. The acid concentration is increasing. Acid concentration is increasing. And salt concentration decreases automatically. Then next one, when base NaOH is added to acidic buffer, what is happening? Salt concentration is increasing now. Salt concentration is increasing and acid concentration is decreasing because as acid is consumed here. Acid is consumed. So acid concentration is decreasing. Salt concentration is increasing because salt is forming. Is the concept clear to all? Thus, OH minus ions furnished by a base, NaOH, are removed and pH of the solution is perfectly, means what? Practically unaltered. Unaltered means what? Unchanged. Okay, so here what is happening? The OH minus ions furnished by base NaOH are removed and pH of the solution, the OH minus are removed in this equation forward reaction. So OH minus ions are removed and pH of the solution is practically unaltered, means unchanged. Unaltered meaning what? Unchanged. Unchanged. That's why the buffer action meaning what? The capacity of the buffer, the ability of the buffer to resist what? To oppose what? The change in its pH value by adding little acid or little base. When we add little acid to the acidic buffer or little base to the acidic buffer, the pH value is negligibly changed. Negligibly changed means what? Unaltered, not changed much. There is no much change in pH value. Okay, so that concept you keep in mind. Take screenshot of this. Now, the next topic is what? Basic buffer. Basic buffer. So consider the case of the solution containing NH4OH and its salt NH4Cl. Okay, now here NH4OH is what? NH4OH is weak base, and NH4Cl is what? NH4Cl is what? Salt of weak base, salt of the same weak base with what? Strong acid. With strong acid, what? HCl. With HCl, when this weak acid combines, we get what? This salt. So NH4Cl is called the salt of weak base with strong acid. So this combination are also called what now here? This combination is called basic buffer. Weak base and its salt of strong acid is called what? Basic buffer. Now here, consider this is the example here. The solution will have NH4OH molecules. NH4OH molecules means base molecules will be there. NH4 plus ions will be there. Cl minus ions will be there. OH minus will be from water. H plus will be from water. So from water, these two ions will be there. From salt, Cl minus will be there. From weak base and salt, NH4 plus will be coming. And NH4OH molecules will be left over because it is weak electrolyte. So first one, what? Weak base is feebly ionized. Feebly ionized meaning what? Weakly ionized. Very weakly ionized. So here NH4OH dissociates into NH4 plus and OH minus. And salt, this is what now here? Salt. The salt is strong electrolyte now. So the strong electrolyte salt will dissociate completely into NH4 plus and Cl minus. Completely ionized, completely dissociated. It is what now here? Weak base and weak electrolyte. Salt, strong electrolyte. And it is what? Very weak electrolyte. Very weak electrolyte. Which one? Water. Water is very weak electrolyte. Water is very weak electrolyte. So it will dissociate in H plus and OH minus. Very weakly ionized, very feebly ionized. Now this total, all the three equilibria will be present in what? Basic buffer. In basic buffer, these three equilibria will be there. Okay. Now, when a drop of NaOH is added, NaOH is what? Base. Okay. When a drop of NaOH is added, the added OH minus ions combine with NH4 plus. The OH minus ions will combine with what, ma? NH4 plus ions. So NH4 plus ions will be combining with what? Here this NH4 plus will combine with OH minus given by base, strong base. Okay, to form what? Feebly ionized NH4OH. So here what is happening here? We are adding what now here? OH minus. What we are adding? OH minus from what? NaOH. From NaOH, we are adding OH minus. This OH minus will combine with NH4 plus to form what? NH4OH. So backward reaction takes place here. Backward reaction is taking place in first case. Then here, these two ions will be common ions, right? So these two common ions, due to common ion effect also, what happens? Backward reaction will take place here. Due to common ion effect also, backward reaction takes place. So the dissociation or ionization of this NH4OH will be suppressed. The dissociation or ionization of NH4OH will be suppressed due to what? Common ion effect and also due to addition of OH minus in the form of strong base. So whose ionization means ionization of NH4OH is further suppressed. Suppressed means decreased due to common ion effect. Here common ion is what? NH4 plus. Thus pH is not disturbed considerably. Means what? Very slightly it changes. Very slightly it changes, but no considerable change in pH value. So we have to understand that when we add a little quantity of the base to the acidic buffer or basic buffer, the pH change will be very slightly occurred here. Take the screenshot now. Once raise your hands, are you following? So two types of buffers we discussed so far, acidic buffer and basic buffer. Now next one's here. Now here, the NH4OH, NH4 plus ions coming from weak, from NH4OH. So from NH4OH, we got this NH4 plus now. Now here from strong base NaOH, from strong base NaOH, okay, OH minus coming. These OH minus ions will be combining with NH4 plus to form NH4OH, which is very weak base. Okay. Now here, now that means here by adding the base to basic buffer, whose concentration increasing? NH4OH concentration increasing here. That means base concentration in the basic buffer increasing. In the basic buffer, base concentration is increasing when we add base to basic buffer. When base is added to basic buffer, okay, whose concentration increases? The base concentration increases. Next, when a drop of HCl, HCl is what? Strong acid. When a drop of HCl is added, the added H plus ions combine with what? Free base. This NH4OH is called free base. Free base means base molecules, we have to say. So the H plus coming from HCl will combine with what? NH4OH free base to form undissociated water molecules. Undissociated water molecules. Here, so it is what? Now weak base present in the basic buffer. The weak base in basic buffer is interacting with H plus ions coming from strong acid HCl. From strong acid HCl, more H plus ions will be coming. That H plus ions combine with free base to form undissociated H2O molecules. Now what happens here? OH minus from the weak base and H plus from strong acid will combine to form H2O. Therefore, NH4 plus ions will be forming here. Now these NH4 plus ions will combine with what? Cl minus. The Cl minus and NH4 plus will combine to form what? NH4Cl. So salt concentration increasing or decreasing now? Increasing. Due to formation of salt, salt concentration will increase now here. Okay. And here in this case, NH4OH is consumed now. Weak base is consumed. So base concentration decreases. So base concentration decreases, salt concentration increases. Salt concentration increasing and base concentration decreasing. Already we have discussed now what is the formula for POH of basic buffer. So for basic buffer, in case of basic buffer, the POH formula, what? Tell me. POH is equal to pKb plus log salt concentration by what? Base concentration. Salt concentration by base concentration we have taken. Now in this case here, when we add acid HCl, whose concentration increasing here? Salt concentration increasing. Salt increasing. That's why base will be decreasing. Okay. So this one we have to understand. So when we add NaOH, when we add base to this, what happens now here? To this basic buffer, when we add base, what happens now? Base concentration will be increasing. And the salt concentration will be decreasing. Is the concept clear? Once you note down in the notebook, you write down one point. Now here triple A rule you take. Triple A rule. In the notebook you mention, not triple R. It's not triple R. It is what? Triple A. Now triple A means here to acidic buffer. To which buffer? To acidic buffer. To acidic buffer, when acid is added. A means what here? Acid. A means what here? Acid. To acidic buffer, when acid is added, whose concentration will increase? Acid concentration will increase. Acid concentration will increase. So when acid is added to acidic buffer, whose concentration will be increasing? Acid concentration will be increasing. It is called triple A rule. Triple A rule. Got it, ma? So tell me once, what is this? To acidic buffer. Acidic means A here. A. To acidic buffer, when acid is added to acidic buffer, when acid is added, whose concentration will increase? The concentration of acid will increase. This is called triple A rule, remember. Okay, it's not rule given by any scientist. Just to make you remember easily, I am giving. It is Bandagurtu in Telugu. In English, it is called mnemonym. Mnemonym indicates what? Bandagurtu, to remember easily. Triple A rule. And what is triple B rule? Tell me. What is triple B rule? How to say? To basic buffer, when base is added, the concentration of base will increase. To basic buffer, when base is added, the concentration of base will increase. Once note down first, one point, write down, everyone. Triple A rule. Triple A rule. Write down one point. Statement form, write down. To the acidic buffer, when acid is added, the concentration of acid increases. The concentration of acid increases. And hence, concentration of salt decreases. And hence, concentration of salt decreases. Once again, check it. To the acidic buffer, when acid is added, the concentration of acid increases. And hence, concentration of salt decreases. Is it clear? Did you all write? Raise your hand once. Did you all write? Next. Yeah, right. Next line. Triple B rule. Triple B rule. Triple B rule. Right on. To the basic buffer. When base is added, the concentration of base increases. To the basic buffer, when base is added, the concentration of base increases. And hence, the concentration of salt decreases. Okay, ma'am? So this concept you try to understand first, and the remaining topics we'll discuss in further class. Okay. Bye. Good day. Take care.